Welcome in. Today it's Music City Trader, and today I'm just going over the win that I had. If you watched my live stream earlier, I'll put a link in the description. It was a great live stream, and I had to end before my trade ended, and I thought, I don't know if this is going to win or not. I mean, it looked like all my analysis I thought was right, but it could have gone either way. So I'm going to zoom in and show you what happened. And in fact, I think I have all my trades right here. I drew my trades on this chart. They're in red. This red line right here, I had a put that ended here, and I had a put that ended here. I started up here, and I had a put that ended here. And I actually won both of them, which gave me about $165 profit for the day. My orange line, or my pink line right here, was basically me saying, this is what I thought the chart was going to do. Looking out in the 10-minute, this was the line of support that I was at, the big line of resistance. And it actually did break this line of resistance over here. So I don't know if I would have been in this longer. I would have definitely lost some trades here if I had used this line of resistance again. But I didn't. I had to go, and I won my two trades, and I quit. But I was basing it off this mega line right here in this level around 1.09880. I based the price off that, and when it came over here, I saw it hit here, and I won and lost a few trades here, but I wanted to get better positions, so I got this position here, and it just kept wanting to fight that lower position. Then I got another trade right here, and I'll see if I can make this bigger. You can see my trade was there, and my trade was here, okay? And this was an hour-long trade, and this was a double-up trade. So I doubled that up. My puppy's in here. My puppy's gonna go crazy. He is crazy. So basically, my pink line, I thought that it could break and go above, and I thought if it does that, I'm in trouble. And then I thought, but I had this really interesting thought that I thought it was gonna go down. I actually thought this price was gonna go all the way back down to here, or it could have gone to here. It could have gone to any one of these levels, and it kind of did. It kind of went about almost down to here, and then it kind of, it did. It went all the way down to here, and that's as low as it got. That's another major level kind of here that you can see, and then it popped back up. So I was hoping that it would go down, and I was thinking it would go down quicker, but it didn't. Let's look at this in the 1 minute. I don't have to scoot way back here in the 1 minute. Here, this is kind of what I was in. I was in like a very sideways moving chart, trading off the top. I mean, here I traded off the bottom, which was really me thinking that it was just going to go. It was just going to go for it, but it didn't at that point. So I kind of was in trouble, and luckily this was a long trade. It looks like, let's look at this. Yeah, it looks like my trade ended right about here, and so it was really close to losing even. If it would have come back up, or if it would have ended here, it was above. This one was my saving trade. It really shot down here. Right before I had to leave, I saw it shoot down, and I was like, oh yeah, it's shooting down. It's doing what I thought it was going to do, and it did just what I thought it was going to do for long enough. But it was pretty close, because this actually came back up. It came back up. That's crazy. It came back up, and I could have lost that trade too. I could have lost that. So if you put the little orange line here, it could have went back up to here, and it could have done it even faster. You just really never know what's going to happen, but you can guess, and I guessed on these major points, and I was right about this one. I'm glad that I doubled this up, because if I had not doubled this up, I could have lost that one, and it would have been bad. When I was really wanting to get it, if it got up to this line again, I was going to double it up too. But I got up here, and I'm glad that I did, because then I got really good wins. But it did. It went shooting back up. This line right here, you can see it was very much resistance right here. Boom, boom, or support. It was getting supported. Bam, bam, bam. It was support, 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 support. Broke support, okay? And this is kind of more like what the Forex guys would do. They break support, then it goes up, retests support again, and then it becomes resistance. Then it goes down, then it comes back up again and breaks it again. Then it goes back down, It keeps going. Then it comes back up again, and now it's just shooting up. So it's hard to know exactly what to do, when to do it, but you can take cues from what I've been doing is taking cues from the 30 minutes and from the 10 minutes and taking big cues. Like this was a big level. And so I knew I had a chance on this level for it to break down, for it to go back down, and it did. It didn't go as far down or as big down as I thought it would do. But that's in the 30-minute. So in the 10-minute, it really did. It kind of went down and just had a little reprieve. It really didn't. It's still just moving sideways all that time. So these trades weren't like the most perfect trades ever. You know what the perfect trade would have been? The perfect trade would have been right up here if I would have waited until I saw it hit up here. But I don't think I would have really had anything that told me that was it. You know, maybe this line right here as it came through, it stopped here, it came down, but it kind of blew through there. I can see right there, but I don't think I would have thought, oh, that's it. You know, I don't know. I probably almost would have thought it was going to keep going by the time it got up here. So it did set up, once it set up this line of consolidation, I did take my chances on consolidation, and I tried to get the top level of consolidation. If you can see right here, when I made my first entry, I really thought this was it. I thought it had reached up. It went a little above, you know, the support, the ceiling, and it came back down, and it was kind of messing around here. I thought it's going down from here. And so I took a long trade thinking it was going to go down, and then it didn't. It just stayed sideways right there. It really broke. Over here, it went straight up and then straight down. You know, it went boom, boom. And I thought it's going to do it again. It comes up, it hits there. I thought, okay, it's going to go back down. But so, you know, the picture is never going to be painted perfectly. And that's why I've been focusing on my entry points. And sometimes you can't tell. I thought that first entry was a good entry. You know, if you look at it in the 1 minute, I thought it was a good entry. I thought it was time to go. I thought it had broken down the moving average. It was kind of at the top. I thought right now it's going down. It's going to go here. It's going to kind of turn and go down, and it just went sideways. And so that entry was out of the money most of the time. It was out of the money most of the time. So I kind of went into a little bit of a save mode. You can see it still kind of moved sideways as it went this way and kind of went down and sideways. So I guess my direction was right at this point. It was going to be a put. That was the direction that I think it was going to be, but it really was close. Even that trade was very close. It could have popped up one more candle and been out of the money if it would have just got up there a little bit quicker. So I really got lucky on that bottom one. The top one was a good call. It was a good double up. I doubled up using the double up function and got a $165 profit. Hey, I am going to be opening up and thinking about opening up the Music City Trader online community, which will just be me, and it will be all of my new books and audiobooks and trading sessions in an online community, exclusive online community. If you're interested, check the links in the descriptions of the YouTube channel or just go to musiccitytrader.com. I'll see you guys over there. Thanks for watching.